This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the majority of UAE residents believe the nation plays an important part in the global economy and is overall a happy and peaceful society, according to a survey commissioned for the 44th UAE National Day this week. A YouGov poll of 941 people living in the UAE found that 69% of respondents said they believe the country is a major player on the world stage and plays a key role in maintaining regional stability in the Arab world. Another 69% said the UAE has a solid foreign policy and humanitarian aid strategy, and 67% said it had achieved impressive growth in gender equality and political empowerment of women. Overall, more than 3/4 of 79% of respondents who have lived in the country for less than 2 years said the UAE is a happy, welcoming, and peaceful society. People most closely associated the UAE with tourism at 34%, followed by business opportunities and high cost of living with 33% each. High cost of living was felt more acutely among expats than Emiratis, according to the survey. Almost all of the respondents were aware of the UAE National Day celebrations, and just under half said that they were going to celebrate the day with a special activity, particularly Emiratis at 61% versus 32% of expats. Half of respondents said they most closely associated the day with unity, followed by patriotism for 38%, independence for 35%, and pride for 30%. During the current year, the UAE has witnessed a series of milestones being reached in the field of women's empowerment across various societies spectrum, from political arena to diplomatic corps, from the judiciary to the commercial sector. According to the Emirates news agency WAM, women currently constitute 66% of the public sector workforce in the UAE, while the average global rate is at 48%, with 30% in senior and decision-making positions, which is close to the level in advanced countries. In February, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, announced the formation of the UAE Gender Balance Council, which was designed to activate the role of women as essential partners in building the country's future as the main building block of society. In March this year, Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak, the chairwoman of the General Women's Union, took the issue a step further and launched the Strategy for Empowerment of Emirati Women 2015-2021. Additionally, women empowerment in 2015 reached new heights with the election of Dr. Amal Al-Qubaisi as the first woman speaker of the Federal National Council in November, a position which ranks her among the most powerful women in the country and in the Arab world. The United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in the Near East has launched its annual winter fundraising campaign titled Share Your Warmth. The campaign aims to support the agency's winterization efforts for Palestine refugees in Syria, Gaza, the West Bank, Lebanon, and Jordan, and runs from the 1st of December to the end of February 2016. In an effort to raise awareness of the dire humanitarian situation of vulnerable Palestine refugees during the winter season, particularly families who have lost their homes or have been displaced due to conflict, the appeal has a goal of raising $2 million to help refugees endure the coming months. Donations to the campaign, which can be made at www.unrwa.org/donate, will directly support the agency's winterization efforts, including shelter repairs and the provision of food and cash assistance to vulnerable Palestine refugee families. UNRWA also invites supporters and partners to join the campaign by promoting the hashtag #ShareYourWarmth on their social media networks and websites. The UNRWA is funded almost entirely by voluntary contributions, and according to the agency, financial support has not kept pace with an increased demand for services caused by the growing numbers of registered refugees. The UAE is joining world leaders to accelerate clean energy innovation across the globe through Mission Innovation, a multi-billion-dollar clean tech initiative, and the International Solar Alliance, a coalition to advance new solar technology. According to Emirates news agency WAM, the initiatives, which were announced at the 21st meeting of the Conference of Parties COP21 of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change in Paris, reinforce the UAE's commitment to climate action. Mission Innovation, launched by US President Barack Obama, French President Hollande François, and Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, is a global effort including the UAE to double their research and development budgets to boost clean energy development by 2020. A group of more than 20 private sector investors have also pledged to provide funding for cooperative projects. The report added that current innovations underway in the UAE include the development of the Middle East's first commercial-scale project for carbon capture and storage, a partnership to produce sustainable biofuels from desert plants irrigated with seawater, and a solar-powered desalination plant. Dubai municipality has begun installing its Makani, or My Location, address signs across the emirate. According to a local report, the project, being carried out in phases, will cover 40,000 buildings in 58 areas. Officials were quoted in the report as saying that Makani signs will be put up at the entrances of buildings, warehouses, hotels, schools, mosques, and forums in the emirate. The 10-digit coordinates allow users to accurately locate the entrance of buildings. They contain a QR code, which is viewable on a digital map using the Makani app or any other geolocation app that can be downloaded on smartphones. The system has also been implemented in the metro stations and will be used by government entities such as Dubai Police to provide the emergency service with an accurate location of incidents. And finally, in the bulletin, after sellout shows around the world, including South Africa, Poland, Malta, Germany, Austria, Cyprus, and the UK, Masters of Dirt will be held for the first time in the Dubai World Trade Center until Friday, the 4th of December. Presented by X-Dubai in partnership with the Dubai World Trade Center, the event is taking place at the DWTC's arena during the UAE's National Day holiday. The action-packed show will incorporate 17 of the world's leading international FMX, BMX, MTB, quad, and snowmobile riders, 2 fire cube artists, 6 fuel girls, and a live DJ, all combined into one high-octane entertainment-fueled arena show. Headlining the show are internationally renowned FMX riders Libor Podmol and Massimo Bianconcini. Heath Frisbee, the world's best snowmobile freestyle rider and multiple X Games gold medalist, will also star alongside leading riders from across the globe, as well as Alish Rosman, also known as Multiplayer, who will be executing several stunts on a 200 kg quad bike over a shocking distance of 23 meters. Tickets start from 100 dirhams and can be purchased at the venue or online.
Masters of Dirt is bringing a special show format to Dubai. We're bringing, I think, 2 or 3 things that have never happened in Dubai, so it's great. And we're bringing snowmobiles who will backflip, of course, with pyrotechnics. We bring quad bikes, freestyle motocross bikes, mountain bikes, BMX bikes, and a razor buggy backflip. Everyone in Dubai knows a razor buggy. A lot of people have one. I'm sure a lot of people backflipped it too, but not on purpose. Well, we will on purpose flip a razor buggy in our show, and it's a 1.5 hour breathtaking show that will blow everyone's mind, I promise. With the success we had all over the world in the last 13 years, with having played over 160 shows in over 20 countries, I guess this is a great spot to start. We have everything packed in the containers. We'll leave the containers here. I'm not telling where. And we're ready to make this weekend rocking, and next year an even better and bigger show. And I hope that all people who come will tell their friends. So maybe we need a bigger venue. Maybe we need 4 more show days. We'll see.
Well, I am a professional snowmobile athlete, and I go all over the world doing shows for companies like Masters of Dirt. and ex-Dubai and do backflips and stunts and get crazy. Definitely with the snowmobile, there's a huge awe factor. For one, it doesn't really fit in this environment, so I think people of Dubai are really going to think it's crazy. And then I do all the same stunts that the guys do on the motorcycle, so it's really fun to watch.
Basically, I'm a quad freestyler. Basically, they call me the multiplayer because I can do all the like extreme sports. Like I can do bike freestyle, quad freestyle, and in the winter I also do snowmobile freestyle. That's how I started. I mean, when I was 3-year-old, I started when I was 3-year-old. My dad bought me a bike, and I was racing motocross for 20 years. And after that, trying to do something new, starting motocross freestyle, and after that, trying a quad freestyle. So here I am. Like after 30 years, I'm here making shows all over the world.